right. Good morning, Spencer.
Good morning.
Well, we got a great guest in studio to find out what's current at the Creek, presented by the Little Creek Casino Resort. Tyler Ramos. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to see you at the Business Expo, walking around, checking out all the fun things going on there in town.
Great event.
Yeah.
Great event. I love seeing Shelton shut down for all the businesses to be recognized, and there was a lot of businesses I guess I just wasn't paying attention to, and you walk across them, and we have such a friendly town.
Oh, people are nice.
You know what I mean? Maybe they're not really nice.
In person they're nice. Yeah. Wait till you get on the interwebs.
Wait till you join these committees on the side. It's vicious. It's vicious. No. Chamber of Commerce, they threw a great event.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Some really good food. I didn't get to. It was the first time I'd ever been to the railroad.
Oh, the tap station?
Tap station, yes.
For sure.
Yeah, that was pretty good too.
Yeah, I ran into Scott, the owner there. He came by, and we have crossed paths, but never officially met. So we talked for a little while just about how things are going. And that place seems to be going strong. Always seems to be folks in there, people sharing images of them looking out. What's cool is that you could look right out on Railroad.
Yeah. It's a great spot. Perfect location, as they say.
That's it.
And then I got to learn a little bit about the program that you work with,
Sound Learning, for sure. Great organization.
Great businesses, man.
Well, talking about location, Little Creek Casino Resort, just minutes north of Olympia and south of Shelton on the 101, little-creek.com, with Justin Shandor's Elvis coming up on August 16th. This just continues on with a great summer of events out there. 400 cars, you said, at the Cruise the Creek car show?
Yeah. Some amazing cars, and I feel that I got the two best categories was motorcycles and Corvettes. I got to judge that,
nice. People follow you around and kind of they try to sell you on their cars.
Well, when you walk up to the cars, each of them, most of the time the owner of the car is sitting there in a lawn, a yard chair or something in the back. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're wandering around looking at other cars too. But yeah, when they're sitting there, they pop up and start giving you the whole history, the whole how they got here, why they built it, why they chose it, and it's amazing. Even some of these ladies are getting totally into their cars. This one lady had a foreign vehicle, and she did it top to bottom all herself.
Wow.
Joins, I forget what one of the clubs that she belongs to here, but she had an awesome car.
That's cool.
Awesome car. And I kept asking her, I said, "You didn't have any help at all?" And she said, "Nope, I did this all myself."
Young kids, are kids getting into this still? 20s, 20-year-old kids?
You see them getting into the muscle or the restore. But generally, it's funny that you bring that up. It's kind of a generational thing.
Yeah.
Their grandfather or father or mother, so to speak, now is getting them into it. And I when Shelton had their little their car show up here on the strip up here by McDonald's.
Yeah.
When they had that, you see some of the same clubs bouncing around, and you get to know their stories and how they get to it. And then when you see them again, you're like, "Oh, hey man, what'd you do this time?"
Yeah. That's cool.
It's great stories.
It brings a lot to our community and the area, and Little Creek Casino Resort, of course, part of the Squaxin Island tribe, and they are the people of the water and been here for centuries. And find out squaxinisland.org. We're going to talk a little bit about this now.
Yeah, as you said, perfect. The people of the water, the native people of South Puget Sound, they're descendants of the maritime people who lived and prospered along the shores of the southernmost inlet of the Sahelish Sea. That's a tongue twister for me. For untold centuries, as you said. Because their tribe, strong culture connection with the water, they're also known as people of the water.
They do a lot for the community.
One of the biggest employers in Mason County. I get to see all of the sponsorships and donations that come in, and obviously we can't do them all, but we facilitate a lot of those for all types of accolades in each of the chamber, the Rotary. We host their events. We're working with the military. We do all of their banquets and stuff like that. And we are hopping out there. If you haven't had a chance to come see Little Creek Casino or the tribe itself, the Squaxin Museum, They have all types of stuff to just get yourself knowledgeable about their history and the people that are around here and amongst us. Well, actually, it's theirs. It's their spot, and I'm just visiting. So
one of the things that I wasn't really even familiar of until I started talking with a friend of mine about this was the pool, the community pool that's there, and it's a great facility. And you can see on the squaxonisland.org, go under the community tab and then pool. It kind of gives you a little bit of information on the different swims and water aerobics and all sorts of things.
At first, when I got here, I thought, that's not for me.
Right.
I thought, nope, you're not allowed to go there. But no, as you said, it's a community type thing, and they just offer so much. With the Camelchi Adventure thing, the KTP elevations, they do so much, and farm tobacco. The healthcare, they do so much stuff, and I'm honored to be a part of the organization.
Definitely check out the website squaxonisland.org with different drop-down tabs there on location, visitor locations, things to do, like you were mentioning, Camelchi Adventures, the museum, and all sorts of great things. So a wonderful partner in the county that has done a lot for the county, and just working here for however long, just driving in and out every day, seeing how much it's grown over the last couple of years really is impressive.
The pictures and all of that stuff. We were talking off air, some of that have etiquette, that I've been personally learning because I don't want to offend anybody.
No, you don't.
It's like you never refer to the ladies as squaws. Don't ever do that.
Wow.
They take their canoes very seriously. Do not refer them as boats, or else you might get tossed in the water, as I said.
That's a lot of things that lots of folks may not really even understand, but there is a tab there under Native American etiquette under the visitors tab of that website. Check that out. I
suggest everybody learn it because it's especially with today, sensitivity and dignity and just empathy and compassion is a part of our culture here, and that's what I really like about the PNW and specifically this area. It's we seem to have a lot of compassionate people.
Well, you can also check out more at the Little Creek Casino Resort, little-creek.com, finding out what's current at the creek, and we'll check back in with you a little bit. Good to see you, Tyler.
Thanks for having me.